do a little different. I have Trey here first, so we'll start with Trey. We'll open the floor for questions. I'll start with Chris Bassnett.
Hey Trey, what do you think the big difference for you has been, over these last, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 games, just in the way you've played? I know coach has talked about you've been really efficient and really seem to settle in. What do you think's kind of clicked for you over these last few games?
I mean, probably just being on the ball more. I feel like I'm at my best when I'm facilitating, getting other people involved, because, I know I can score, and, that's what me and Coach have been working on over the past 2-3 weeks, just watching film after every game, just trying to get better. So just really just picking my spots, because, like I said, I can score pretty much whenever. So it's just getting my teammates involved, and when they get involved, it makes it so much easier for me.
Robin Washut.
Trey, just the offense in general, the past few games, it seems like the assists have been way up. Turnovers have been, I guess, managed compared to where they were, and just the flow with the ball movement. What do you think the main reason is for that improvement, especially compared to some other games where, things got a little stagnant in the half court?
Pretty much just everybody moving without the ball, especially with Thor. Thor, Lat, guys like that, it's just so fun to play with, because they're just running around the floor, just opening up lanes. With one play, I think Lat or Thor might have cut through, and then the other one just dribbled behind the other one and just had a wide open layup, just because the movement kind of takes the eyes off the ball. So I think that's the biggest thing we've been doing over the past 2 games.
Sam?
Hey, Trey. I was really good on offense. You guys are really good on defense. What's challenging about them? Obviously, Luka Garza is good, but what else is challenging about Iowa, and how well do you have to play on defense to win?
I think what's challenging about Iowa is they got shooters to go with Luka. So that kind of makes his job a little bit easier, as well as make their job a little bit easier. So it'll be a kind of a different approach as we've taken this year. But to me, it kind of reminds us as the Illinois game when they had Iowa, because the presence they had inside and how they had shooters on the outside to kick it.
Thank you.
Eric?
Hey, Trey, you guys are playing pretty well right now, and a lot of people were feeling bad for you guys having to play so many games in a row here, but you guys seem to be getting better the more games you play. How's that happening?
Just everybody coming in, locked in, ready to work day after day, and understanding we need each other to get things done.
So the legs haven't been an issue?
The practices are a little lighter, and then we've been getting a lot of treatment and trying to stay off our legs. So at first it was kind of rough, but as we got going, our body started getting used to the schedule. It definitely got easier.
Hey, last thing I wanted to ask you, and people probably want to know, you guys lose your leading scorer in Teddy, and then you turn in maybe your most decisive win of the season. Can you explain how that happens?
I felt like with Teddy being gone, everybody else had to just be better and step up. So I think that's the biggest thing.
Thank you.
Sam McEwen?
Yeah, this new starting 5 that you guys have, I think it was probably created to honor Thor and Kobe on Saturday, and yet it's worked really, really well the last 2 games. What have you liked about that lineup? It's a little smaller, but it has been very efficient.
Everybody's locked in on defense. That's one. And then, like I said, Thor, Kobe, Lack, their energy is just contagious, especially how they cut, move without the ball. When they move without the ball, somebody else sees it. They move without the ball. And then, like I said earlier, it just opens up so many different driving lanes and open shots.
Thank you.
Robin Washut?
Hey, Trey, both those seniors obviously have the opportunity to come back next season. I know those discussions will probably happen at the end of the year, but have you talked with them at all? And I mean, are you trying to encourage them to maybe come back to Nebraska for one more year?
Every other day. I texted Thor. What day? I think it was after the Minnesota game. I texted Thor, and then Cove. I mean, I've been on him all season, and I mean, especially we're starting to turn things around. So I mean, sky's the limit, I think.
Not seeing any questions for Trey. I'll end this and we'll come back with Coach in a little bit. Cut the mic.